now. We will be restarting to try and figure it out, but I love spectating leagues. It's a lot of just chilling. Like Apex, it's literally just chilling.
POV, you challenge Noah while he's playing Black Ops 6 on a heady.
Oh, yeah, I'm on a head glitch. I'm snaking. Snaking, you know what I mean? I love Call of Duty, guys. That being said, this is my retirement announcement from the Call of Duty Crimson team.
Finally.
I'll be coaching next fall. I'm not playing. I'm coaching.
Can't get rid of it, but
I mean, I'll coach these guys to the chip, so it's fine.
I feel like you've said this every time, and you only have like one.
We had some issues happen that I'm not allowed to talk about, but this right here is an oil painting of Bloxers from Cool Math Games. We're just chilling, waiting for the next game to start. We should be getting a live feed of the draft. So I think we're going to try for our same comp because when you look at the gold graph, we were winning, and then at the end, after that Baron fight, it just went to the poop.
So you bring my chair over. I could sit with you.
Nah, we're chilling.
I feel like it'd be really funny if it's just our heads commentating.
Yeah, switch chairs. Yeah, I think this is really funny as well.
So they just start our heads.
Yeah.
So you guys get in.
Oh, I thought it'd show up invisible.
No. Sadly not.
Oh, here it is.
Good
And
shout.
like I said, what did I say? No changes in the bans would happen because they like banning the other team's one tricks. All right, let's take a lookie. I think it's going to be a pretty carbon copy of the same.
Is Illusion banned?
Yes, the Illusion.
All the same?
Yeah, literally.
All the same.
Literally bar for bar.
Yeah.
We'll see a Varus pick here,
Yep,
and then they're going to pick
always.
Seraphine. I guarantee they'll pick the same champs because they just won. Maybe the support will change because, respectfully, the support got slammed. Nope. We're rerunning it, and...
Respectfully, this is why we need Fearless Draft.
Yeah, Fearless Draft needs to happen because this is just a little snooze.
I say happens...
Oh, my God. Bring us back to Fearless. This should be Fearless. What are we doing?
Happens in Premier. Premier has Fearless, but...
I'm going to pick Morgana again. Pick the Anivia. Support! See, this isn't Anivia Flex support.
Flex. Yeah, Anivia Flex. They won't know. They will probably think it's mid. Ooh.
What did I say?
Ooh.
What did I say? Oh, so what this is we're waiting to see with the other ADC picks before we pick Anivia because they are going to I think they realize that they're going to be able to play better than the support. They want to play something that shuts down the Ezreal. So that is a good pick of the thing. Making another Vi. I don't know if I like the Pantheon, but I'll talk about that in a second.
This is like I
think you should pick Skarner, but that's just me. But we will continue with the rest of this draft, and I'll comment on it. The next ban is probably... It's not going to be Viego because the jungler was picked. They're probably going to be looking to ban top laners here.
Either top laners or supports.
Top laners to support. So I would be surprised if you saw a Valley ban here. Morgana.
Okay.
I mean, that's... I'm fine leaving that open, too, because you haven't even picked your AD yet.
Yeah.
But that's just me. Ferris bans here. Probably be a Maokai.
Maokai for what, though?
Maokai or Shen. They're top laner.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. I would say I've recently just started watching League of Legends Professional League and all that.
Yeah.
And I feel like prior to Fearless, I feel like this is just what kind of turned me away from the game, honestly.
Volibear fan? Mundo. Okay, they're getting rid of the Mundo, so we probably going to see a Cole Volibear game here.
Probably Volibear. And Ezreal ban.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So Seraphine Victor Vi here. We're going to be seeing the ADC picked here. You're going to see the other team do a counter pick in top lane.
Yeah. So what does he decide to play, though? What did they decide to play? Maybe...
Probably just I'd like a Caitlyn here. Senna, they're egoing.
Senna. That doesn't mean anything.
That's safe when the support hasn't been. I mean, that's really weird.
I mean,
what the?
Doesn't mean much to me, but just based off your reaction, yeah.
Based off the fact that after watching the first game, the Seraphine was the weaker player. That's putting a lot of pressure on the Seraphine here.
Brand.
That's a brand pick. I like that against the Seraphine.
Well, can we diabolical? Could that be brand top?
It could be a flex. I don't know if Cole plays it. That's why.
I don't.
It could get flex top. I don't know if he plays it. I'm assuming it's a bot lane because I think it's decent against Seraphine, especially to stop the heals.
Swain?
Oh, that's a Swain top.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's fine. That just that's actually really funny. We got a lot of AP here.
Yeah.
I fear for our late game. I fear for our late game.
I mean, yeah.
The audio sounds good?
They were locked.
Perfect. Okay, guys. The audio is better. I fear for our team's late game, especially with the Pantheon.
Yeah.
I think the Skarner here would have been a better
Jhin?
pick. They picked the...
What am I looking at?
This is goated.
Explain to me. Explain like I'm 5.
I'm praying this is a Jhin top. Oh my god, the Jop. The Jop? This should be a Swain top. Oh, this is the head casting POV, by the way. This is our new idea of fun here on the League of Legends Ferris State University Esports stream.
Do we wear shirts that weren't allowed on stream? This is all they could do.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a really good game here from the Ferris State University Bulldogs. A little questionable on our comp, but I think we just need to pull out guns a-blazing. I hope it's a Jhin top. Jhin top is something that's actually seen. Shout out the bout. No, you're ruining it. Oh, okay, never mind. This is better.
It's just me. Why is it my forehead?
Oh,
Oh
my! No, I don't like that at all. Oh, what happened?
Holy shit. I mean, are there going to be a lot of team fights? Yes or no?
I'm scared for our late game.
You're just scared
We
for
have the
team fight?
Anivia, we have the Swain, but I mean Pantheon late game is a little bit of a spooky thing.
Yeah.
I'm getting notifications. That's not
ruining everything. We're breaking it all. It's all on us.
Yeah, a little scared of our late game, but that's fine. We just gotta stomp early.
Yeah.
Try to end this game quick. I really like the other team's team comp. I think it's the Jop is really funny. I hope it's Jop. There's a good chance it's not Jop, but
yeah.
I don't think.
We'll see.
Senna has to go bot lane. I could see potentially a lane swap to the Victor top, and then putting the Jhin mid. Because Jhin is actually decent. Jin's good in solo lane.
Mm-hmm.
So I assume that's going to be mid or top. The Senna's weird. The Senna's really weird, especially with the Seraphine. You usually expect things like Tom Kench with that. Bruisers like
The
that,
bruisers,
where the bruisers start to do the farming. We got 5 minutes here. Oh, I'm getting a little...
So we got 3 minutes.
Oh, shout out Andy. Andy's watching. Hi, Andy.
I play Apex with him later. I told him I would.
Oh. I'm just waiting. The fun thing with spectating League is it's collegiate, so we don't get the instant access to the stream. So we gotta wait 5 minutes.
Can you bring the Lotto back up? I'll get
We can bring the Lotto back up. Let's bring the Lotto back up, please.
I promise I don't know what it is.
Let's guess Volibear.
Volibear.
Oh,
my goodness.
What a snipe.
That's the god? What?
Dude, yeah, he's God. Him and Ivia Orn.
What the heck?
Shout out Thralio. Let's go to a quote here, please.
I got this. Yep, I got this. I would say, I feel like if I know what that third word means, I would know who this is.
Freljordian, so Freljord champ, so Ice. Orn,
Anivia.
Volibear, Anivia. Play people like Ash. This guy's just guessing all the. Yep.
Okay.
Ash. Total ability, please.
Yep.
I'm trying to give it to you. That's why I said
Well, no.
Ash. Come on, this is easy. You play this champ.
I play this champ? Oh no, it's Alawi.
It's Alawi.
Oh, yeah, it's Alawi. I don't actually play Alawi.
Yeah, you've played Alawi.
I played her once.
Oh.
Uh,
Leap of Faith.
Probably R.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her RE leap smash on the ground. Who cares about the giraffe? Go back to Lodal. This one could be things like Twitch. Could be things like Singe.
I would say
Poison damage, Cassiopeia. trying to help you. I'm
Alright.
not gonna do it, but I'm trying to help.
There's no way it's Zach.
It
I would say Timo has it, but I don't think they.
Zach depends on the second one. These ones are a little hard to rip off the first one.
I don't think they would do Timo for this. But Timo does also have poison. I don't know.
Just guess one.
Maybe Twitch. Sure, Twitch.
Mikey wants a Twitch.
Let's see.
.tv/Ferris Esports.
Toof? Why do they care about teeth?
That could be, something like Cassiopeia with the fangs.
Well, shouldn't they do Snake? She doesn't have feet.
They saved the
have
really.
legs.
They could save the See.
She doesn't have legs.
they saved the obvious ones for the last one.
Yeah,
See,
that's
that's them trying to do the fangs. This one's
Says a 5.
no, so it's
Someone's punching. I know that.
could be someone punching.
Or is it Silas because he's trapped?
Well, I'd look more towards what's on top of the fist. What is that?
This looks like I don't know.
It's a shoe.
That's a shoe.
Above it.
Oh, someone's stepping on someone else.
Yeah.
I see. Someone I don't know, maybe like TF or like
I think I know it. Let's take a guess on my keyboard.
TF. I would say no, or Justin can rip it. Justin.
No, I know what it is. I'm not looking. You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Look at my screen. You've seen. I haven't looked at the screen yet.
Really?
Yeah, it's Twitch.
What?
It's his gangster skin. That's his Tommy gun drum.
Oh. Okay.
That's Tony Soprano Twitch.
Probably Crime City.
Yeah.
If I had to guess.
That's Tony Soprano. All right, let's do the Pokey Doll.
Oh,
It's just like a Methods watch party
Yeah,
stream.
we got
We're
2
just
minutes.
playing games. We got 2 minutes. I mean, we can do any.
Where
No, Pokey Doll. I'll carry. That'd be too mean.
World-
Worldle. I'm a geography major. I can't help with this. This is all you.
Here's the problem. My mom does these all the time. So
This is all you. It's cheating if I do this.
Trying to.
Why aren't we doing the Pokey Doll? That's more locked, if you ask me.
There we go. Yeah. Classic. Easy peasy.
What I'm doing.
Spiro. Oh, Evo 1, nothing.
It's cheating if I help with these.
Poliwhirl.
It's a big guy. You see that?
Wag. Sorry, Wag. Okay, it was supposed to be Wag.
Water type.
That's not me.
Stage 1.
Lapras?
Could be a Lapras.
Because it's water ice, right?
Yeah.
Dang.
C in the habitat. Stage 1. Blue and something else. Starmie?
Let's say, yeah, a little bit smaller.
Or Staryu. Sorry, Staryu.
Well, no, it's a
Stage
1.
Yeah, Staryu. Staryu.
It doesn't have a second type, though. We don't know the second type.
It's not. It's just 1. It's water type. Straight water.
No, but type 2, none is red.
Oh, I'm blind. I don't have my glasses on. Oh, blue. I'm trolling.
Yeah. Also blue and something else. Don't know.
Trying to think. I can't remember. Is this Gen 1 or is
Yeah,
this?
it's all Gen 1.
It's Gen 1 only?
Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah. It's like
Magikarp's not blue, goat.
not blue, not blue. L, not blue. Also, yeah, it's not.
Oh, but it's also orange and red.
Is it? Did it say
Yeah,
red?
yeah.
Oh, wait, what? All right. Shen. I guess Shen was. I guess there was a mispick. There's a Shen.
Oh.
But the
Nah, force him to play it. That's cringe.
the Senna was.
The Senna was a misclick.
Supposed to be Shen.
Yeah, the Senna. Okay, it was a
yeah,
misclick.
yeah.
They probably just ran out of time. They clicked S.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Okay.
No job. Shut up, Bouse.
Here's what it is, but otherwise, I mean, also that is a brand support. I will say I've not seen the Leafeon brown
30 seconds until minions spawn.
support. I just
Brand?
Yeah.
Trying to get it.
It's water poison.
Oh! Oh my! It's because it doesn't do the main type. Okay, that's stupid how they do it. We'll do that after.
Oh my
Okay, because we're going to win this game.
Okay.
So we see that again, that same early ward place, but they did listen to me, and they did place an early ward in the jungle. That's really good for tracking the other jungler. That was an issue they had, and they even admitted to that they weren't tracking the jungler correctly, so they were kind of like making plays, like if like the Victor was side laning, they were just kind of jumping on that Victor with zero vision control on the map, and they were just giving up free objectives around the map. Or they were just going in to kill a guy they thought that was alone, and then the other team jumped out and killed them. So it's just small things like that. I think warding for our team would very much so help them in this scenario.
Yeah.
But we just have another laning phase, a carbon copy mid lane matchup, a new matchup in the top lane. Sort of a carbon copy. It's just some people picking their comfort picks.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be honest. I've not seen a Elo Swain
I have. That was early on. He played a lot of Swain.
or a Leafeon Brand.
Brand's easy enough.
But I mean, otherwise,
Wait till this early game could be a little spooky for our bot lane, but they should be fine as long as they just play safe, play their picks. Jenny's I'm sure she'll do a good job this game of poking him out, especially once Jenny gets items. I mean, that Oblivion Orb is just gonna shut down that Seraphine so quickly.
yeah, I will say that Elo does know the Shen matchup well because he played a lot of Shen.
He played a lot of
when,
Shen.
like, kind of
This
first
is a good
got
matchup.
into it, so,
Yeah, it's a fine matchup for him.
yeah.
At least as a Swain early game, I favor, even if he gets on top of him, he just needs to be saving his E. And then he'll easily just be able to trap him, run away, and then just get the poke damage on. Especially once they get items, it's going to be really annoying for him. But something to watch out for this game as well is the roaming potential with the Shen. So it's making sure that we'll have to see, we don't have the chat up, but, you know, like seeing, Shen uses is all, make sure we're tracking that all, getting the timers. Because she's always being aware when that Shen can TP. As well as tracking the other jungler, which they should be doing. They know he's going to be bot side. And our jungler playing for that. Looks like top lane aggression here early. Going to be getting that Gromp going to the Scuttle. Basically just trading evenly with the Vi, who is mirrored on the other side of the map. I actually wasn't paying attention. I don't know where our jungler started. He started bot side? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe he did some weird stuff. That's sad.
What?
My mom texted saying, shout out to mom, shout out to mom.
Shout out to mom.
Andy's trash talking me. Andy, I see you trash talking me in the DMs. Say it to my face.
Set up the 1v1.
He wanted to 1v1 me?
FaceTime him right now.
Is that what he said?
I know.
Oh.
Let's talk about Apex Legends.
Is that not what he said?
No.
I thought I saw my name.
Oh.
Let's see, we're seeing the mid gank. This Pantheon, especially Pantheon as a jungler, that early aggression is going to be massive. But we see the flash coming out. That's what we want to see. Good job. That's great. Shout out to Call of Duty. They brought grind into the map pool. Shout out Black Ops 2 enjoyers
For ranked play.
for ranked play. But that early aggression, Pantheon jungler, you're going to be seeing this guy's be playing really aggressive, really getting in their lanes. He's really early game champion. Game could get a little scary. Even if you get fed on Pantheon, the late game could be a little scary, unless you're outrageously fed. But I'd like to see him get to that point. But I mean, the team fighting once he hits 6 and like that 20-minute mark, it's gonna be really good, especially with that ultimate. Trying to look at Ferris here. I think for team fights, I do give the edge a little bit to the other team, but that's just because of the Vi with the we don't really have a Pantheon. I'd like a little more for like a front line.
I was saying, we don't really have a
But,
tank. We don't
like,
have
Our engage this game is going to be Anivia hitting your Qs, or Sion catching people off guard with his E, or just a straight up Pantheon all in. A little scary for the team fights, but I think if we individually win our lanes and then play the mid game better, I think that's where Ferris is going to thrive here.
Yeah, I will say Ferris did say they want to play for more drags. Or,
Yes.
Want to play for more drags, and we're just not there for this first one. So.
Showing up a little late. I mean, it's going to take them a little bit to do this because it is the 5-minute dragon. But I mean, I think it may be a little doomed, especially given the mid lane wave isn't even pushed. We are pulling the mid laner to sit mid, but I mean, our bot lane needs to start contesting this now if we want to have any chance at stealing this, and I think it's just going to be a little too late. And that's a little scary with our jungler not being top side. Oh my god, they're just better.
That's a huge-
That's James demoted. That's
That-
my king.
yeah.
That's my
Yep.
duo. That's my
Yep.
Valorant
Yep.
player.
Yep.
Don't ask how the last Valorant match went, but that's my GOAT.
That was. I definitely that's what it seemed like they were playing.
That's
for.
I'm typing /all !! Enter. That's what I'm doing if I'm demoted there. But I mean,
huge seal. Oh
that's
my goodness.
that's a great steal. I mean that if he did not get that steal, I would have been gulp, comedically large gulp,
Yep.
because we weren't topside. Our top laner is even, but the mid laner was still there. Our mid laner was low. That would have been a grubs for them, like we're seeing now.
Yeah.
But stealing that Drake is so massive there. What a great play from James. Ferris MVP so far of the grand finals. Yeah,
I mean, Jenny hit a lot of Qs last match.
true. But I mean, oh, it's great if we get one here too. And she's just gonna run away, play her life. She's trolling. The Shen ulting the. I don't know what's going on, folks.
Here.
The Shen ulted the Victor, who wasn't even close to the fight yet.
I think he went like all the way down
What?
because he's at the bottom river.
Folks, I'm awestruck.
Yeah.
I love League of Legends. I love League of Legends. That
All
is.
All things have a good play of the dogs. You know, we get.
That's crazy. I don't know what kind of play happened there, but I'm not complaining because our Bulldogs weren't the one that made it. So
It does kind of suck that we didn't get that last grub, but again, getting out with the drag.
it's fine. I mean, we got that Dragon Steal is insane.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We're sorry. We're getting some stupid text messages. Is there a way to permanently keep the items up? I haven't spectated League in a bit. I think you have to like hold it. You don't have to hold it. If you have to hold it, you're fine. But I just like having that up, even though it takes up a little bit of the screen, just to see the farm, see the differentials. I mean, we're up in farm in the bot lane. Oh, yep, there it is. Up in farm in the bot lane. Mid is down, but just hit 6 and 7 there, so the farm should be evening up pretty decently. Jungle's pretty even as well with the buffs going both ways, like we said. And our top laner, he's the range top, so he is winning in the farm lead there. What? Oh. But I mean, again, that Q steal for the Drake was massive there for our Bulldogs. I mean, that Drake not going on our way would have been horrible for the rest of the game. But now we're playing for those dragons, like they said. They didn't mean to do it, but they pulled it out in the end. They didn't rotate fast enough, but I mean, James is there to save the day. And we're just back to a 1-0 game, Gold League for our Bulldogs. Jenny, she should be fine here. They don't really have the kill pressure just yet. Oh, there's the ult coming, and the jungler playing there. Yep,
Ooh,
she's
nice
dodging
out.
them.
Oh,
they don't know Vi's here, too, because they don't have the wards, so this may be... Running away from the barrier does come out. The ult is gone. He dodges that, but I think it's just another example of why those wards are so important. And our Bulldogs, again, this game are just not getting those wards down. And just this Vi is just running rampant. It's really hard to track the jungler. So that's why these wards are so important. But if you're not trying to track the jungler, you're not placing those wards, I mean, that jungler can be anywhere. But I mean, a save from the Seraphine, just showing how easy that champ is to play. that's so mean. I'm sorry. I mean, it was a good play by Nick, but I mean, Seraphine clicked that double proc W. The Seraphine passive, she has the stack. She can double cast an ability. And that double stacked Seraphine W is just so strong. It's just why that champ is so good. Nick literally just W-Q'd the Jhin for 0 damage because of the shields. We're looking for a tower dive here. Hits the Q. Another Q hit from the Brand, just stopping these things, waiting for the wave to get pushed in. Demoted's trying to push it, trying to bring a tower dive into the mix, just throwing these Qs. Pulling the wave. I don't think he meant to do that, but he pulled the wave, and it helped a lot with this. Potentially can help a lot with this dive to delay that wave. The Vi, though, is there. What is going on?
I would say, I mean, it's all for the drag, though, right?
Yeah. Drag is going to be up in 15 seconds here.
We have a good wave going into
Yep.
bot.
Top wave is about to be good, and no TP on the Shen as well, or no ult on the Shen as well. That's a good. See what the wards can do? She's so used to just sitting in the bushes playing blind. She just has to pull out of there. This should secure the Drake for our Bulldogs. This 100% should. The Shen doesn't have ult. The jungler is too low. The Victor's recalling because he has no mana. He's The support's half HP. This is gonna be a Drake for our Bulldogs. They said they wanted to play against these play for these Drakes, and they're doing it well. That's 2 Drakes in favor of the Bulldogs. Still down on gold, but you know that's all right.
Let's see if they turn to Grouch. That's where the Weevils are going.
Yeah, it depends what they think. 3 grubs did go the way. The first 3 did, but I mean, I think it's a little. They're gonna try and play for it, but it's a little doomed. I mean, the top wave is shoving, the mid wave is shoved. I think they need to be catching this mid and top wave. I don't think they should be contesting this.
I mean, we're all going though.
But they're gonna be going anyway. So all 6 grubs do go in the favor of the Weevils, but there is gonna be a fight going on. Some flashes and an engage onto the Leafeon brand, but the Vi's trolling. We like that. I don't know why they just didn't get out. That was doesn't make sense to me, but hey, we'll take the inting. We will take it. A dire situation turned into a good one. That's the moral of the story so far. The Weevils make a good play and then they troll it away. So hey, we're taking that as Ferris fans. Go Dogs. The Gold Favor's now in our lead after that as well. So getting those kills on the Pantheon, like I said, that early game champion. Like to see him 2-0 as well, just to be able to take it into the late game for as long as he can. Taking the Vi's camps. Like to see a ward get placed. Yep, there's the ward gets placed to help with tracking the other jungler. Just get some vision going. This is a little dangerous. Let's hope she doesn't check the bush. She's trolling. I don't know what she's doing. She should know that. I don't know. But there is a fight happening bot lane. Jenny's just going to get caught out going for trying to place wards.
It's safety. I've just got safety.
It's all good.
Can't repeat it.
Support gets caught out. That's fine. Vision gets placed. It's just, sometimes it's a little dangerous for support to just be. Yes, wards are important, and we keep harping on the wards getting placed, but you need to make sure you're safe when you're placing them. Everyone's always just died trying to place a ward, and you just get caught out, get collapsed on. That's just a good play from the Weevils. The Wee-Evils. Pretty big gold gap coming in mid lane. About 30 farm down for our Nivea, but that'll close over time. Good poke damage coming in, but it just shows that how much damage Victor can actually do. The champion's disgusting. Nivea just has to play safe. Like I was saying earlier, you do the damage, but you just focus on wave clearing, getting your creeps, especially when you're down this far, down by 30. I'd be going to grab this red buff or this blue buff, but I'd just stay and grab the blue buff. That's just me. You really shouldn't be dying as a Nivea in a situation like that because you have your wall, you have your egg, your jungler's close by. Like, yep, see the timer getting pinged. Those are kind of like the nitpicking things, though, like especially like pinging like abilities. I was saying like pinging, like I think the one thing we should be doing is pinging that Shen ultimate. Yeah. That is the big thing you need to be keeping track of. Because like it is a hard skill to be doing flash timers. You watch pro play and you see the support quickly spamming the flash timers. You know exactly what time flashes are coming up and ults are coming up. But I think you don't really need to do that at this level. But it's the ult, Shen ult. You definitely should be demoted, and missing the Varus ult, but just trying to throw it out, protect the brand that got hit. Oh, Andy, you look so good in that picture you just sent us, but. Yeah, just Shen's got that Spectre's cowl. It's so cringe. so cringe. It's a little scary bot lane. Jin has that collector. He has the 100 gold bounty. Could be a little dangerous, especially not so much for Varus. I think for It does have the Giant's belt, but getting hit by a Seraphine stun bot or a Jin W could literally just mean you get blown up. Just with the Collector and the combo that Jin and Seraphine do have. Like I said, that's a little bit of a scary lane for them in the bot lane just because the other team's pressure is so large. But again, you will see the brand with like the most damage in the game because that champion is insane. But Rift Herald, Bulldogs are trying to fight for this. Got it to almost half HP, but they're going to be getting collapsed on here. Vi goes in. Takes down the Nivea, but it has the egg. Oh, Nick still got it. Make sure we pick it up. Perfect. We picked it up. 2 kills go down for the Jin. That is huge for the Jin, especially with those Collector just collecting those kills. And the Bulldogs got the Rift, but in the process, the Jin gets a triple kill, earning a shutdown on Pantheon, a shutdown on a Nivea. That's not great. We got a 4-0 Jin who just collected 2 bounties.
Now we want to see.
Now we want to see, but we do get the bot lane tower for it, and the Drake is up as well. We do have the first 2 Drakes, but I mean, this Jin's going to be a problem.
Yeah. Problem quickly, we do get finish the feats of warfare there, so.
We got the Rift, and what's important is we picked up the thing as well. Sometimes teams get that Rift, but they die quick enough as to where they don't actually pick it up. We have it. That is pretty good for our top laner. Who picked it up? Yep, we got the feeds, getting those boots. See, I'm surprised to see him buy the boots so early because there are like those like not stupid graphs, but you know, the graphs of percentages on if you should buy them earlier, if you should wait to buy them. I think, at least when they first came out, it was you waited to buy them, but we do have a fight here coming in on Drake. A little bit of an overzealous, is that the correct word? I don't know. Getting a little greedy, I think. I think Bulldog just got too greedy there.
A little bit.
I mean,
but you know who's in the back line waiting for it.
No steal. We didn't have, we had vision on it, but they pulled it.
Yeah.
That's why warding is so important, because you ward the top part, like the top bushes, you can see the Drake, but just kind of having to face check it blind as Pantheon. He is our only real front line right now this game, so he has to face check it, and he just gets taken down, collapsed on pretty easily. I think I would have liked to wait a little bit for our teammates, just kind of gamble on the fact that they haven't completed it yet, or haven't gotten it to that point yet. I think if they took it a little slower, maybe the fight would have been different, but I don't know, just kind of the Weevils turning around mid-game, or after laning phase, like in that 20-minute mark, and Ferris had to lead the first 20, and just like last game, we kind of see it slowly getting out of our grasps. Not talking the rune. Grasp.
I thought you were going to say Avarice.
Oh, Avarice. Shout out Destiny 2. I mean, Vi is just playing so confidently, just pushing into our jungle. I mean, the whole ward is just... I don't know if we knew she was there or not. We had wards, some little... I don't know why we were pushing into our jungle and we knew she was in there alone, but that's okay. Probably just snuck through. Good flash from Raptor. Would have died there if he got hit by that W. Oh my... Big gold lead mid. Holy... Oh, good Q. Good E. Oh, the wall. Oh, yeah. Nice. I don't know why he just stood still there. That was a good stun from Jenny. That should be so low. Get that Q. Nice. The burn takes him down. Wing the Vi. Good kill from... That's just the James masterclass, folks. Bot lane is going to get pushed here. I think we need to send one back. And that's what they are doing. It will be the Anivia, the person to do it. And then just keep pushing that mid wave. Perfect. TPs to try and protect the tower. And just shoving this mid wave. Make sure he's playing safe, because I mean the Vi could pop over the wall, but the brand's right there, so it's OP's getting towered over. No! I think if he kept running straight, he would have gotten out of it, but that's a... Oh. No! He lives. Yeah, just getting that movement. He gets that movement speed when he hits the thing. When he autos, he uses his power auto from the Q, so he just got that movement speed and walks out of there perfectly fine. Unfortunate to bot pick up that victory. He doesn't get the tower, but we do lose one in the process. And I mean, that's a pretty big lead for our mid lane, for their mid lane, sorry. And if you're still 1-2, still so in this game.
Yeah.
Only at 6 stacks on the item so far. I mean, once that fully finishes at 10, it should scale pretty well into this game. Shen may be a problem for her in the top laner. And we are pretty AP heavy, so that Shen could become a bit of an issue. But just get the proper items to combat the tank items, and we will be good. Someone in chat said Victor missed cannon. We won this game.
Oh my goodness.
That's pretty funny. 3 top here, looking to. Tower's not half HP yet. That's interesting. Mid is completely open, but our team doesn't. We just don't have the wards, so we just don't know where they are. The mid lane could have been shoved here. That could have been a tower, but they 302 is weird from the Weevils, but it works out for them in the end. The Atakan. Oh, that was insane. Vi cues in, flashes away instantly. Well, it looks like Ferris will be attempting this Atakan here. Standing out of its damage. Half HP, walling off the Vi. Swain TP's in. It's a stun on the Vi. Kills the Vi. Should be a secured Atakan for Ferris. Demoted getting out there is huge. If we can, Demoted lives this, perfect. We kill this Victor. Nobody dies. Up the Jin here. Jin's about to start collecting. That's one.
And you don't even get the Otacon. That.
No, and we did not get the Otacon.
That's not what we wanted.
No. I think the Bulldog should have just stuck with the Otacon there.
Yeah.
James was James lived that. Our ADC lived that regardless. I think they should have just ignored it and just finished the Otacon. It was less than half HP.
Yeah.
And then the Jin just gets a free cleanup and goes to 5-1. But it's a good pick on the Jin, but I don't think they're going to have the damage to be able to kill him, and he gets to walk away. What was almost a good pick just turned into another kill for the Jin.
Yeah, this Jin is very scary.
Our ADC's scary as well.
Yeah.
But this 6-1 Jin, you don't want to see. He's got the hubris as well. He's feeling himself. That's a ego item if I've ever seen it.
I mean,
I
6-1-2, you buying it?
at 6-1-2, I'd be buying. I would have bought it first item, but that's just me. Let's see. Weevil's starting the Otacon here. 4,000 HP remaining. Bulldog shouldn't contest this. Being stunned. Just back up. Don't give him anything else.
Back to back. Definitely should fight this.
Yes, that's a really good pick. We should really be trying to fight this now. The Vi is low, at least playing for the steal with Nick. They do have the Otacon though, so that's why they're trying to play this so aggressively.
Yep.
So, oh, big team fight, big stun, big wall. Good team fight from Ferris. The res is coming down though, so we need to get ready for that. They're just gonna sit there and hit the dragon. This is smart. They all go back to spawn. That was good play from Ferris, realizing that they have the respawns. They're low. Let's just kill them, get this dragon. That's the 3rd dragon going the side of Ferris.
Yep.
You know, maybe down on the grubs, but up a tower, up gold now, up 3 drakes to 1. You know, Ferris clawing back here in the mid game, getting those items, the Anivias, you know, getting more AP from the Rylai's. Finally finished the tier item. ADC as well is so strong. Oblivion Orb bought on the brand.
Let's see if we can convert now. You know,
We got to convert. We got to stick with it. This is the point of the game where a simple mistake will lose you the game for either team.
Yep.
That's just how League works. Those mid game. Oh, he's going aggressively. It should be a kill. Nice job. Missed shot from the Jin. The tower. Just give up the tower. Don't step up. Don't risk the death. They're gonna have it. They have the grubs, the voidlings. Still up in gold. You know, kind of seeing the slowdown on the Pantheon here, but as expected.
So now we see Nasher spawn in. As a lot of action in the bot jungle,
Yeah.
but
NA ramp time. Come on, let's everyone get mid. We know it's coming. No, they decide they want to play it smart. They want to side lane.
play the game.
That's cringe. You gotta keep this Shen in check. That's the problem.
Yeah.
When you have a top laner like Shen, who's I'm just split pushing. I'm sitting top until you need me, and I'm ulting, and then TPing back top. You really just gotta make sure, because I mean they've been doing a good job in making sure he can't push this tower. He hasn't gotten the tower yet, so Genesee here from Ferris. The Shen's going to be jumping on the Anivia, I think. Nope. Probably good wall. Good Q. I don't think anything's happening in the bot lane. I think they're just kind of poking each other. Jenny could get caught out here. Gets hit by the Q. Stunned with the Jin. And that's Jenny caught out. But that should be a return trade. The Shen ult does come with the Seraphine ultimate. Going to be another kill for Demoted, and if he just keeps peeling for Demoted, this could be an easy cleanup. Anivia with the stun, a double kill for Demoted, and Cole should be hitting Jin here. Jin with the flash. I don't think Cole is flash, but he could be side Q by the W. Good wall by Anivia. Good fight from Ferris State. That Weevils just did there what Ferris did all of game one. You see kind of just a lone person sitting. Bot tower does go to wave this, but they are rushing the Baron. Jenny will be up in 8 seconds to defend this bot tower, so they just need to get this Baron, recall. Really only one needs to recall. They have Jenny up. She's going to be able to clear this wave. He realistically shouldn't get this tower if she can get the wave. Perfect. Perfect. Yep, should not get this tower. I don't know if I like the recalls out of everyone. I would have liked, everyone's on timer still. I would have liked at least some waves to be. We didn't have waves in any positions. That's fine, actually. That was a good play from Ferris. Weevil's just kind of doing what we did all of last game. You kind of tunnel vision in on the lone person. You don't really have wards in the other jungle. You don't have wards down. You don't have vision or info on anyone else, but you see that lone person and you jump on them. They jumped on our support, and our whole team in the fog of war jumped out and won the trade, got the Baron, lost some bot towers, you know, but they got the Baron. They have the Anivia to push this wave. That's a good play from Ferris, especially getting Demoted a triple kill there.
Yeah.
Bringing him into this game. Even though he already had the bounty, just getting them those items. He's got that tier pretty much stacked up. Vi here trying to good wall, stopping the Vi. She's strong. Yeah. I don't know. That was insane. Another misplay from the enemy Vi, just getting caught out like that. But just the Shen here, just block these shots for him. Please, please. Oh. Hey, he missed them. It's fine. The flash from Victor is insane. That's Victor flash. Yeah. That's actually massive for us, just being able to get the mage's flash. That's insane. And then Elo's just pushing this bot lane. They're just totally, I think they're kind of flustered here. Yeah. I mean, they're totally just tunnel visioning on everyone mid. That Cole gets to push waves bot lane, gets some hits into the tower. They just must have forgot we had Baron or something.
Something.
And Drake's going to be up here in 30
30
seconds. So it's spawning in. We got that gray timer on it. Once it hits that yellow timer in a second, get to the 10-ish second mark until that spawns in. Make sure we're getting those wards placed around. Good control ward. I don't know if they're going to clear that ward at the start of the pit, so if they do end up pulling it out, the other team will see that. But, I mean, you're just playing in these bushes. Oh, that's a really good play. The other team face checking a bush, even though they literally just saw him there, and the Drake just spawned. That was crazy. Yeah, the Drake hadn't even spawned in yet, and they're face checking the bush. You just saw him, and flash coming out from Shen, and that should pretty much, that's a secured soul for your Ferris State Bulldogs, and we'll take that. Everyone, a big difference from the first game, which we like to see. It was the audio wasn't working. We were super crunchy. Everyone wasn't in the right mindset. We got the audio working again. Our Bulldogs are playing some good League of Legends. Big change up from last game. I think they needed that reality check. They needed that. We've been on a hot streak recently. They come out a little flat map one. They know the issues, and they're fixing them here. They're just walking into the jungle. Vi's having a rough one. They're doing a good job, too, of just playing around the Jhin. Yeah. It's kind of catching out the people, kind of catching out the jungler and mid laner, just forcing them off of things, getting the free goal. I mean, she's worth nothing at this point, but drastic change from the first game.
Drastic change in a good way.
Yes.
Love to see it as we just cross over the 30-minute mark. Huge gold league.
Yep.
For Bulldogs.
52,000 to 46,000. Let's take a look here. 5-1, big bounty for our ADC. Nivea, like I said, not out of the game, even though she was 1, 2, and 3. You know, stack that item, like I said, coming in here even. You know, maybe not getting the most kills, but just the utility of Nivea and the burn damage over time, just slowly whittling down those tanks like Shen, even with those items. That's good. Even without the front line, if the other person, without the front line, Pantheon's still really good at getting those picks on people out of position. And as you see it, the Vi gets out of position, and Pantheon's instantly Wing and getting the kill.
Yep.
So even with what some would have thought was a lackluster comp at first, they're playing really well to their advantages with the comp. I don't know if I should lose this. I don't know what's going on. See, the Shen TP getting used. We love that. They are trolling. We're pushing them. We're ending the game. They Shen TP top while we're ending the game, and 4 people went top. Victor is splitting bottom, but that doesn't matter because we are literally ending the game. The first back is the Jhin. Tower's already at half HP. Hey, Ferris just win. It's gonna be a team fight here, but I'm confident in our Bulldog. They just punted.
What just happened?
Oh my! They just tunnel vision so hard on the bird. The bird is the word. Shout out Family Guy. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure at some point you said, if they make a small mistake, you'll lose in the game. They made a major mistake.
They made a pretty large mistake. I'm gonna be honest. They did.
Goodness. Goodness gracious.
And just like that, we're going map 3. That is insane to me. Our Nivea's pushing top. The Victor's bot. They go 3 on our Anivia while nobody else is on the map. By the way, none of our team is on the map but the Anivia. Victor's bot, so they're not bot. You have to know they're mid.
But
they 3-man the top laner. Shen TPs to the top laner. Maybe if the Shen TPs bot and pushes the wave. But our team, they realize that. They just shove mid and end the game. A great game from our Bulldogs.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're still on the victory screen, but
I would assume our producer is
left.
in the arena.
Yes.
So, funny enough, this is actually a pretty good screen to take a break on.
Exactly. The victory screen. We're going to go meet up with the team. You can look at this beautiful scoreboard, and we'll be back for Game 3, the final game, to try and get some hardware. Woo! That was insane. Yeah. They actually just punted. Ferris because their ADC picks Ferris as well, and they didn't want him to prio pick it first.
That will do
Why
it.
do they Why do they keep picking Seraphine?
Maybe that's all
We'll
they
take
wanted.
that. We'll take advantage of it. So we got the Tristana. That's good in Ezreal. We're fine with that. We first picked the Pantheon again because of that early aggression that really worked for us last time. Syndra, a little bit of a
Whoa.
difference coming out here. It's a little annoying for Nivea because she can throw a ball on the ground and then eat it through the wave
That is.
to weaken our wave.
If we're playing Nivea.
That's kind of a good, really good. That's a decently good pick into a Nivea. Just like it's really hard for us to shove it when she's so as well good at clearing the wave, but it's just going to create a stalemate and we won't see them roaming. So that's going to be really good for our Pantheon as well because it's just going to be giving them those safe roams. The only real thing we'll have to worry about is tracking the other jungler, which we do see the Nivea get picked here. The next thing you're hearing is ASMR of me opening a Reese's cup.
I'm so sorry.
You can continue while I'm eating.
No, I'm just I apologize to everyone who had to hear
He
that.
doesn't know League of Legends. Okay, so
I know enough of League of Legends. They banned Brand because, had the most damage last game, probably. And, Leafeon's too clean on it.
is that it's Mans in chat?
Probably. Cho'Gath?
How's this guy not banned yet?
We're kind of Hey, he's still... If you look at his Riot profile, it's still FSU Mans.
Uh-oh.
Lux.
Lux!
Well, they banned Morgana, banned the Brand. They're target banning
Lux
her.
is crazy. I mean,
They're target banning Leafeon. Queen of the
the
game.
Lux pick is a little diabolical against an Ezreal, but I mean the Seraphine is just so useless that it's just gonna get.
Yeah.
So it's fine. I mean, we're just picking comfort at this point. The Galio is a little scary. Galio's a little scary. That's going top.
Yeah, I would say we can counterpick it.
We can counterpick that top, but it could be flexed.
What was this last pick?
A little interesting. I need to see this last pick before I can vie. So, realistically, Syndra could get flex top lane. You could even flex the Ezreal top. And you could flex the Ezreal top, really, and you could have the Syndra go APC, sorry, but I think they're just gonna send that Galio top, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, this swaying into it, I don't know if I like, but it's still probably fine. I'm not one for the, swaying Galio, I feel like I would favor the Galio a little bit into that one, but as long as Cole is being safe about his ease, he should be totally fine in that matchup. He just needs to be smart. Like if he gets caught without his E or misses his E, then he's probably gonna die to that Galio solo. But if he just waits for the Galio to engage first and then throws his E to stun him and run away, he'll be fine. Especially if he has Ghost or Phase Rush. He just needs to be smart. It's just game 3. Play it a little. I'm sure we'll see both teams play this a little passively.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see both teams play it safer. But I think Ferris will be on the early aggression with that Pantheon.
Yeah. Yes. In other news, important news that you're going to love.
Yeah.
Our Tekken fighter, Jab the Dude, number 2 in the nation.
What? I love that guy.
Number 2 in the nation. I would say he has 90 games played, which isn't the most because he had 2 DQs.
Because he's the best.
Yeah, he was DQ. I guess DQ'd against him twice, but he's 72 out of 90 games won. Puts him second overall. I mean,
that's our GOAT. Shout out Jab, second in the nation in Tekken.
Second in the nation. I would say he has
our all-star Ferris State Esports.
I would say he has matches this week, next week, and then into playoffs next 2 weeks.
That's our all-star right there, guys.
So, but I would say by the end of April, he's gonna be
He's the best of all time.
Be the end of playoffs. So, shout out to him. We also have our Val Gold team playing tomorrow night, also in the grand finals.
Yes,
For their
sir.
league. So
Who? Val Gold?
Huh?
Who?
Val
Sorry.
Gold.
Jenny is on Leafeon could win 2 chips in 1 week.
24
That's
hours.
our ode and only goat. Our ode and only Aries goat.
24 hours.
From the front page to college. Shout out FSU Mans.
The goat.
Man, I'm excited for this game 3.
Yeah.
I want to see some hardware. The Hui ban. Sorry, Andy. Let it be known, Andy Turbo Man Fast went 1-17 in a game with on Hui. He got slammed. It was bad. But now he's an AZAP enjoyer. Now we're at the point between where we can continue this Pokédoll
Since you're
because we have 5 minutes before the map starts.
Since you roasted my friend Andy, I get to roast you. You went like 6-30.
That was like 3 years ago. It's the worst map I've ever played.
Yeah, it's still.
Poison water type. You should
it
know
is
this.
great.
Poison water type stage 1.
Poison water stage 1.
Yep.
Blue. Is it? Is it that? No, because it's not blue. Yeah, maybe that. Tentacool.
Cool. Flint and steel.
Yeah.
Let's go to the Pokédoll, please. We got time to kill, guys. Sorry, but we have to wait for people who may just be tuning in right now. We have to wait 5 minutes.
It's 3.
Or 3, sorry, in order for the game to catch up because we have a spectator delay. That is so people who are in the games cannot get the streams up.
Even on top of that, we have like a.
Yeah, we have a 5-minute stream delay, but we also have a 3-minute in-game delay. That's so people cannot stream snipe and ghost games if they want to spectate their friends and say a solo queue game.
Yep.
So we will have to pass some time, but you see that in the background. Ooh, once this draft finishes, we're going crazy.
We literally just said it, so they
Well,
know.
There's the card, there's the silhouette, there's the
Yeah.
Pokédex entry. Hi, it's man, says Lunar Sentinel in the chat. You didn't at me, but I'll say hello. A little rude, you didn't say hello to me first.
It's Robert's. Robert from COD Gold.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, hi, Lunar Sentinel. But there we have it. Syndra, Galio top, Vi jungle, Ezreal, Seraphine. Seraphine, Vi, Anivia, Ezreal getting into all 3 of these games. Differences really only happening in the top and jungle for Ferris. Tristana being new here. Let's see. Top lane, it's going to be pretty even. I think Swain a little unfavored, honestly, but as long as he's just saving his E, he should be fine there. Jungle, Pantheon. Mid, as an Anivia player, I don't like playing against the Bird God is the Syndra's name. That could be an Anivia player also. I didn't realize that. But I don't like that matchup as Anivia. I don't think it's a great matchup. I like the Tristana into the Ezreal Seraphine, and I like the Lux into the Seraphine as well. So I'll favor our bot lane here. I'm hoping, knocking on wood, for a Ferris State University dub. We all want to see Ferris win a chip.
Always.
But here we are, 3 minutes and waiting. I think we need to do the Pokédoll because we did it before the last map and we won it.
True.
So I think we need to get the Pokédoll up because we didn't do it before the first map and we lost.
Double true.
That's a double whammy. And that's us.
That's us.
So we'll do the Pokédoll by ourselves. But I'm excited. Well, we know we've got the head cam as well. You know, this is the new meta in Ferris State Esports streams we've discovered.
Locked.
So we've got 3 minutes. Let's do this card right here. That's as easy as it could have been. Shout out Wolf Glick. That's Executor.
It's not the right one. It's not a low one.
It's not the Alolan one with the long neck. Shout out Scrap. Let's get a description going. I'm excited for this league game, though. You can figure out that, but I like our draft. I honestly really like our draft into this game. We are playing on the red side here. Want to make sure we get those wards down in the enemy jungle early, just like they did last game. Once they started doing that, they were tracking the other jungler battle. They won the game in the jungle. So let's just hope they can do that again, do it better than the other team. Make sure we're playing well with not getting caught out like we did in the last game. Make sure we're catching them out. make sure we know where the other team is. We're tracking the other players. We're catching people out when we know that they have nobody around them. Like, especially the support trying to get wards in. Supports, you can catch them out easily when they're trying to ward our jungle. Just make sure we're doing that, and it all stems from our own warding. It's such like a simple part of the game. Like in like Valorant or Counter-Strike, you really like to talk about, spreading the map, playing for picks in League. It's making sure you get your wards down, tracking the others. And as simple as that is, that's what leads to the victories, especially in an ELO like this, not talking goal.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Fur and shell.
Yeah, mans, go home. Boo, I see mans in the chat. Boo, go home. Shout out Dakilla69 saying go home, mans.
That's funny.
I'm excited. We got a minute or two left before we can load into this game. And Otto, move your drink. Okay. Moved it the wrong way. 1 in 26, actually. Oh. Turbo Man fast. That's not good for your case. Came in 1 in 26 on Hui. How do you die almost 30 times in a League of Legends game, folks? Who knows? Let's hope to see somebody on the other team do it this time. It's so weird. Like, what do we talk about until this? Because, like, the chat's so delayed. Usually the chat's not this delayed. Up, we are loading in the game. Perfect. See, the true strat with Anivia is you go Black Frost. Because it's pay to win.
Mhm.
Because usually Anivia autos are really small and they do no damage. But Anivia's auto with Black Frost, it's like a huge rock. So it's actually pay to win. Because you, like, it's easier to time the auto. The animation. It's easier to time it,
Okay.
It's pay to win. It's
Sure.
pay to win.
Sure.
The alt is harder to see on the ground as well because it's a darker color. The wall is more aura. It's just a goated skin. Let's take a look at these skins. What's your favorite skin in the game?
I think the Galio skin's pretty cool.
Gatekeeper. Galio's just such a cool champion.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people as well, just like with Arcane. A lot of people who hate League of Legends, they really love Arcane. Just the lore of the universe is just so diverse and it's so cool. Galio is one of those sick champions. I mean, just such a cool design and all that stuff. I just love Anivia. I hate that Tristana skin.
Wow.
I hate it. It's ugly. You could have gone like the cool Halloween one where you have a cauldron shooting pumpkins at people. You know what I mean? No skin for the Vi. No wonder she lost. No flash for the Vi. Ghost Vi?
Ghost Smite.
That may be a misclick. I'm not even joking with that.
But that's that they haven't changed. They played the same champ last 3 games.
Who knows? She had flash last game. Maybe going Ghost to, get through the Swain W,
All the slows.
or the Anivia slow, or the Lux slow.
That's fair.
I just don't think that's worth it, but
That is fair.
nice Pokédoll. Thanks, it's mans.
I still don't know what the description is. That one.
Oh.
Confusing.
You talk about this game, I'll get it.
I mean, it's the start of the game. We're filling out our lanes.
What's it called?
Filling out our lanes, looking for some wards.
Isn't it Squirtle?
It's like Elo.
30 seconds
Yeah.
until minions spawn.
We're getting a Mikey cam here. We'll see the non-league player try and describe what's going on off rep.
That's really what you said. I would say it doesn't appear we've gotten any deep wards
Uh-oh.
at the moment.
Oh, okay, that's my goat. That's my... Oh, wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong side. Uh-oh.
Getting caught out a little bit, yeah. We also did flip sides. We are the red side now.
Yeah, we are red side. You like playing blue side, I'll say that right now. But our top laner... Oh, that's embarrassing. I'm never recovering from that voice crack. Top laner, our jungler, starting from top and top to bot. That's something they did talk about. They want to play through our bot lane. They know our bot lane's better in the end because, of course, you're going to think you're better, so you're going to want to play to your advantages. They know they want to prioritize these dragons. They want to prioritize our bot lane. Our jungler's going to clear that top from bot, so going to be at least to get 2 quick ganks in bot lane. You clear top to bot, you get the scuttle, camps respawn, you clear top to bot again, then you gank bot again. I won't be surprised if our bot lane plays it a little passive to play for that gank, but I mean, off rip, you just see them doing the opposite of what I said. They're zoning off. They're slowly pushing that wave.
Syndra is definitely.
Like I said, the Syndra's a little bit of a spooky matchup
Yeah.
for Anivia here. Anivia's not as mobile, so just getting hit with those QE, it's really hard to dodge those QEs. And all Anivia's really gonna have to do here is just throw out that W when the kind of predict that QE is gonna be happening. Just throw up that wall, hope she doesn't get a push through that or a jungle gang.
Yeah.
So Nivea's just gonna have to play passively here. Just wait for your ult, last hit these minions, push the wave whenever you can.
I will say the Syndra skin pool party with the balls being volleyballs. I think that makes it probably the best skin in the lobby now.
Best skin in the lobby, you think?
Oh yeah, because they're volleyballs, man.
That's true. That's true.
You have to type 151 Pokemon.
I don't even remember what the prop says anymore. I just want to see what it is. Let's see here. It's just that early game league. Just everyone's playing passively. Gonna start once you know the second or third clear comes in for the Pantheon. You're gonna see the Pantheon starting to get into there. I'm hoping. Who do you want to win, Mikey?
Who do I want to win?
Yeah, who do you want to win?
I'd clear the Weevils. Like, what kind of
Whoa!
question? What kind of question is that?
Someone clip that.
Dogs all the way.
Somebody clip that. Oh, that's a
worry.
little toxic, Mikey.
Don't worry, sorry, clipped and shipped. I mean,
I want our Ferris State Bulldogs to win because I want some hardware.
see, no, here's the thing. I'm really good at caster cursing. You know.
Yeah, Mikey's. So, if you go into the clips, you'll see a Call of Duty Vanguard clip, and in that clip, Mikey said, "Hey, this score streak doesn't kill people much." And they got a triple kill, but some bot lane early shenanigans happening. Demoted coming out with his life. Bot scuttle does get cleared by the Vi, and I mean, just I don't remember where the Vi started, but I'm pretty sure the Vi started bot the top, so it's a little weird seeing she ran all the way down here. Yeah, top scuttle hasn't been taken yet, so the Vi as well, realizing how important this dragon and bot lane's going to be, so even though she does clear to top side, she hits that quick recall, she goes bot lane, she gets the scuttle, playing for this bot lane, forcing our bot laners to kind of back off. Jungle's coming up soon. Wave's going to get shoved. Could potentially be, with mid being shoved as well, a bad scenario for this Drake, and I wouldn't be surprised if this first Drake goes in the way of the Weevils. It was War Turtle, by the way.
What? War Turtle? War
Shell,
has-
tail.
has
I
fur?
forgot. War Turtle has the white tail. I
Fur?
forgot. Yeah, it's so weird. It doesn't make any sense. No, but they're playing for this top side.
Yeah, a little aggressive from the top side.
No, probably going to clear from top to bot, play this Drake.
Again, yeah.
Our mid and top need to be good on making sure these waves are shoved to play for this Drake, I think.
Yeah.
I think the Drakes are really important. Our jungler is clearing from top to bot as well, but it is the same pace, meaning Nick Too Many Things is doing something right. He's tracking the other jungler. He knows he's going to be there at the same time as him. It's really important here for our mid lane bot lane to kind of get this prio in lane,
Yeah.
because if you're going to be getting shoved under your mid and bot tower, might as well say the dragon's not yours anymore. Might as well just give it to him.
I will say our mid and top lane are doing what you told them to do, is push their waves. And they were pushed up when you did say that, but again, as a clear comes through, I think Ferris is a pretty good spot to take this drag.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yep, mid wave, bot wave in a decently good spot.
Yeah. At least he.
I mean, oh, that trade coming through, the damage coming out undemoted. Maybe a small amount, but still pretty decent for prio in lane. But I mean, Tristana with the abilities with her auto attacks and the AoE splash damage, that's going to be pretty good for that wave. As expected, the Anivia wave being shoved under tower. Really hard for Anivia pre-6 to outshove a Syndra, and Syndra's so good at shoving as well, but looks like wards are going to be coming down. Vi is going to be playing this mid, showing up on the map, so they are going to have knowledge of this Vi. It looks like Vi is just going to be giving up this Drake for the Bulldogs. That's really good. We really like that.
Yeah.
We want to play for these Drakes. We want to play for our bot side. Just kind of mid, kind of like getting that trade pressure, the waves even. Our bot lane really kind of shoving their bot lane off and forcing them to back off a little bit. It's just Vi knew, and she just went to go play for top side, and they're going to be playing for these grubs. So it's just, I'd like to see, I'm honestly fine with them giving up. I don't know. We'll kind of have to see where the game goes from here. Would you rather them, I'll ask you that, see what you think. Would you rather them play for the grubs next or just get another Drake?
Our Bulldogs?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like grubs are only important when you are pushing into a tower,
Mhm.
and so that's not like every second of the game. Whereas if you get drags or and soul, like that's affecting the entire game. So
I think it's I think it just depends on like what's happening at that moment when they're spawning in.
Yeah.
I think if we have the option to go for the 3 grubs, I think we should. But if us going for the 3 grubs gives up our Drake, we shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I think we should still prioritize. I think that Drake, I don't know if that's correct, but we do see that Pantheon gank coming. Ezreal, low on mana, should have enough for the escape though. Tristana jumping in. This should be a kill on the Ezreal. He doesn't have his dash. He must have used it under tower to do stuff. But the first blood coming out, and the second going to the Pantheon. Another 2-0 start for our Pantheon. And we like that first blood of the game at 8 minutes.
Yeah.
I said it was going to be a slow game. Both these teams, the chips on the line, they're going to take it slower, make sure they're not making mistakes. And the first mistakes come out on the side of the Weevils.
Yeah. I also want to point this out. I don't think we have seen Leafeon miss a room.
Nope, that's the GOAT. That's the GOAT.
At all.
I mean, 0 wards bot lane. They're not tracking our jungler. He's low, and Ezreal uses his dash under tower to throw a Q. I mean, that's just, you're asking to get ganked at that point. And I mean, not having that escape on Ezreal, it's just proved detrimental. And now the jungler's 2-0.
It is again, little tiny mistakes.
I mean, yeah, down on farm, but up 2 kills, up gold. Bulldog's up 1,000 gold here. I didn't see the mid wave, the mid farm or the top farm, but I mean, that's my favorite thing about top lane. Nothing's happened yet. I love it. Oh, yep. Trying to just fight for control ward power in that bush. I like placing my control ward in the tri bush, but that's just me. Kind of get a control bush. I like warding. I ward that tri bush. I ward a little up the river in the dragon pit, and then I ward their bush. Just be able to see where they're coming from farther. But for the other team, it really doesn't matter because once Pantheon gets that ult, he's cross-mapping you. Make too many things. This guy's hitting her out. Yep, placing that ward. Tracking the jungler. Good kill from Demoted. The Vi is there. Leafeon will get picked up on this, but Demoted is able to jump out, save his life. Mid gank coming through. Syndra really should just push away. Flash coming in mid from Syndra. Yeah, I think she used her push too early.
Yeah.
So she wasn't able to push away the gank from our jungler. And so she just to fall back, play with her team. About to hit the 10-minute mark here soon. Gonna start looking for those void grubs that will be spawning in. A solo kill for Demoted. A trade. A trade. The barrier saving, not saving, but securing the trade for the good barrier from Ezreal.
Yeah.
Oh, Elo lives. That is that's my goat. That's my goat.
Spout.
That's my goat. I think that's Faker.
Haven't seen.
I haven't seen Faker. Yeah, folks, get this hashtag going in the chat. It's a really long one, so get prepared. Hashtag I haven't seen Faker and Elo in the same room. That's a nice hashtag. A little long, but we can get that trending.
I mean,
haven't seen them in the same room before.
Just like you haven't seen me in the Balf in the same room before.
You're not him. You're not good enough.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see now. Grub spawning in. Drake is spawning in a second. Ferris does have scuttle control. We have wards in bottom thing. What's it called? We have a ward on blue. We got good vision here. We should be able to know where the Vi is and then play off of that. I think that they're playing these grubs so heavily. We should really just contest these grubs to the you can contest here, get them weak, and then go to Drake. But I mean, we're just gonna kind of just get caught out a little bit. Nick too many things having to flash away, and that just that's not great because our Nivea has no mana. You have no mana! You know that clip?
Nope.
What?
I don't think so.
That is the most iconic Tyler 1 clip. He's in a game with Freak, and Freak has no mana, and he's running after him, screaming, "You have no mana!" It's an iconic clip. I can't believe you don't know that. But Grubs will be going the way of the Weevils. Just Nick too many things getting caught out, have to flash, and when the jungler's low. Not really much you can do about that. He's on the recall. Cole is just trying to see if he can play for potentially a steal or just kind of do some damage, but they're just going to be hard focused on that. And, I mean, they're going to have to, Bulldog's going to have to run to this dragon because, yeah, see, just small mistake, like we were saying, a small mistake of just getting caught out. Literally for 1 second, using your flash loses you one objective and may potentially lose you another.
Yep.
But we'll have to see. There, our bot lane is low as well because they were trying to fight. But, I mean, they may be catching out the Syndra here, and that is the Syndra being caught out, yes. So, good thing about Syndra, she's not getting away from a Pantheon when that clicked W on you. But that's a great pick for the Bulldogs. The TP coming down from Cole, and may have trolled away the Grubs, but that is the second Drake going the way of Ferris. A 6-2 lead. About to be very large gold lead in favor of the Bulldogs.
It's real close.
Nah, he's not getting outsmited. It's Faker. It's Faker on the. It's Faker on. It's Faker on the Pantheon.
They have 2 fakers?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
He
See,
transcends being one person.
See, I'm a new gen.
Oh yeah. He's out of there. No ult either. He's living.
I'm a new gen Tyler 1, so it's big heals on me.
Oh, okay.
That's
This should be. Oh, the ward's coming in, but the control ward canceling that out. Potentially, if Tristana was not low, could have been a kill. But I mean, 3 bot looking to dive the Pantheon here. I'm surprised he used that. Oh wait, she's trolling. She's trolling.
huge ward. That was a huge
That was an insane. Jenny's carrying.
Yeah,
MVP.
yeah,
MVP. I mean, just a great ward. Look what happens. Game 1, they don't place wards. I go back there. I tell them, hey, place wards. You saw me say it. Now they're placing wards. They're winning games.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. Too few things. Oh, my God. Hi. I didn't know you guys were getting married. Congratulations. I did not know that. Congratulations. Your boyfriend's playing pretty well. Playing pretty well. Maybe the next Faker. Maybe next up. Yeah, just placing those wards. The Vice just... I'm not saying anything. I'm not jinxing anything. But, yeah, see, like I said, he's really scary matchup, but if he saves his E and he just uses it instantly, he'll be able to walk away scot-free like he just did. What's the CS lead look? What's the CS difference in top lane looking like right now, Mr. Zoom? Shout out Echo Fox. Shout out Treekazoid. That's my goat. Yeah, it's a range top versus melee top. Oh, let's see. He still hits the E. Can get away with the W. Perfect.
He's the king.
He's the king. Shout out Nick A30. Hey, he's the king.
Family friendly.
Family friendly. Shout out. Just so far, a dominant early game. A 2,000 gold league for the Bulldogs. You know, up 2 Drakes, down 6 Grubs, but up the kills. I actually didn't see what Drake was up next. Otacon will be spawning bot lane because the most action has happened there.
Oh, yeah.
That determines what side of the map the Otacon spawns in. Leafeon just trying on the Lux. I was not expecting the Lux this game, but I'm not saying I don't mess with it.
I mean, she's locked.
She's pretty locked. She's hitting her stuns. Just playing, you know, warding those bushes heavy, just playing for that bottom bush control. That's some big damage coming out for Ezreal, but a response from Demoted.
Oh.
That was a great ult from
Downtown.
Ezreal. I don't know what's happening here, but Ezreal gets away, doesn't get the kill, but at least he gets out with his life. That was a great ultimate from Ezreal.
Yeah.
Good ult from Ez.
Yeah. That's good play on both sides, honestly.
Yeah, good sides. Realistically bad for us. We don't get a trade,
Yeah.
but you just gotta tip. I mean, that was a good play. I mean, the Vi's coming down here. This looking like it will be. The ult misses. Why are we picking Seraphine again?
Wow.
That is an insane miss on the Seraphine ult, and they now know Vi is bot side, so they're looking to make a play mid here.
They can play mid, play for
Yep,
Rift.
play for jungle camps, play for Rift, play for top, play for mid. They know the Vi's not there. They know every time in the world. That was a crazy miss. Oh my, I can't even believe we missed that. A little far away, but
Yeah.
like, just wait a second.
Yeah.
Like, oh, if they can, if that stun hit, that would have been crazy.
Yeah.
Just trying to catch out these immobile champions, but it looks like gave enough time for the Vi to rotate in. They know that Ferris has the vision. They're going to be playing. There's going to be a fight on this Rift Herald. The Ezreal and the Seraphine will be running up as fast as they can. Ezreal doesn't have ult here, so it is just a normal 4v3 with no outside intervention. Tristana is bot lane farming still. It's looking like if Ferris doesn't do something quick about this fight, it will end up being a 5v4. Let's see how it goes. Galio goes in onto Elo. Ult as well. 2 ults onto Elo, picking him up. Then I'm thinking just a wall away here and just, yeah, just all 5 of them go up. But, I mean, that's going to be a bot tower. So, Bulldogs are going to get a bot tower here. That gets picked up right now. He's just, yep, going to shove that wave. He's going to leave. Drake does come up soon to that gray timer on the Drake. Ferris is just going to place some wards down, regroup, get ready for this Drake. Yep, clear all these wards, place that ward down. The other team is pushing top. The Herald does come down, so it kind of puts Ferris in this dilemma where they're like, Drake's coming up soon, but there's a Rift Herald pushing top.
Yeah.
It's kind of, do we split it? Do we put more people towards it? Do we have to, like, give away this Drake? So it's interesting to see what the Bulldogs are going to do here. Yep, Drake in 20 seconds. Galio still pushing top with that Rift Herald. Vi on the recall, looking like they will be playing more people towards this Drake. Syndra's going to be the first to make contact. They know we have vision. Drake's up in 15 seconds, or 10 seconds, sorry. And Leafeon gets picked, caught out by the Ezreal and Seraphine. That's going to make it a lot harder for our Bulldogs to secure this great Drake. The two top laners are still topside. No shenanigans of TP in here. I don't know if the top laners have TP or not, because the screens are being cut off on the sides for us. It doesn't look like either of them have TP. But this Drake is going to be coming down for the side of the Weevils. Our Bulldogs are just going to give it up, try and shove this mid wave. Top wave isn't in a position where it can be shoved, so they're just going to try and shove everything mid. I think we may see a little bit of a team fight mid here if they don't get out fast enough. But I don't think Galio, no, Galio does not have the flash to engage in, so the Bulldogs are just going to slowly walk up here while they just keep pushing. They are... I don't know what's going on.
They're grouping. They're rolling.
They're on A-ramming it. And the Vi's just getting caught out again. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Bulldogs know they're all in our jungle.
I would hope so. Now
And the
they do.
team fight is going to be happening top. I mean, the Vi's too low to even participate in this, but our top laner is low. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. I feel like there might
This
be
is peak low elo league, and I'm here for it.
I feel like there's like a lot of
Like, bot wave's pushing. Like, if they were, like, on Bs, like, pushing this bot wave, like, getting the gold from the tower, like, I don't know. I mean, there's the potential to catch out some people here, especially if they're just standing in the open. Yep, there's the TP from the Syndra to go bot lane, just like I said. Gonna shove this tower, and let's see if the Bulldogs, they do respond. He gets out. Okay, he gets out. I'm not saying anything. Maybe a little, almost a punch, but we get out of there.
overzealous a little
A
bit.
little, yeah, a little overzealous, if that's how that word's used. I mean, the Vial coming in, low-key trolling, but the Galio ult does come in, knocks up both of our teammates. We're getting a TP from the Swain. Tristana gets taken down, but they're just going to be running at him down mid. What an insane engage from the Vi and Galio. Good flash. This Seraphine should be dead here as E's going to come up in a second. They're on top of him. Perfect. They're just going to keep chasing this. They don't know Syndra's there. Yep, they're going to back off. Perfect. That was an insane tower dive. Picked up
Yeah.
demoted. Can you bring up the chat? I don't think he had a bounty.
It didn't look like it.
No bounty.
No.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, insane tower dive, picks up demoted, but Ferris State goes in and trades. They did get bot tower, but I mean,
That's a lot of damage.
yep, welcome to Lux.
Yes.
Almost one tapping the Ezreal. Ult comes in, does 0 damage. Otacon does spawn in bot lane. The ferocious Otacon. You know which one that is?
I think that's the recall one. Because that's what was there last game.
Yep. Is that? Yeah, that was Nick's ult. Just to see what Ferris does here. Otacon is up. We do have Cole splitting top. Cole doesn't have TP, so if something on Otacon were to happen,
I don't think we go for it.
no, but I don't think they will. Syndra is pushing bot. People are mid lane. Our Cole top laner's top with no TP. This would not be a smart move to go for the Otacon here.
He is getting ganked though.
Yeah.
Not good.
So maybe a little something will happen in the mid and bottom of the map now that we do see 2 people top. See, if this was Arena, he's winning the season. But we're in the Rift. Yep, so like I said, they're going to be trying collapsing on this bot lane. The Syndra's going to be caught out here, going to go away. Let's see if Syndra can take anyone down with her. The Q stun from Anivia is huge. Baiting it out with the egg. No mana, but should be a free cleanup. Perfect, and keeping the egg. It is a even 1-for-1 trade. Mid tower is pretty low here. You're going to have to make sure if they shove this that we do clear the wave. But it looks like, I don't think they're doing, they're doing Otacon bot lane, and this is a little scary because the Ezreal hits it. They know they're doing it. 2 players are low, and if he is pretty low on mana, Tristana's away from the team.
Yeah.
You know, so Tristana really can't push that up because of how much space the Weevils are taking in our jungle, and this is just a perfect trade.
Yeah.
Good ult from Leafeon, getting low HP, forcing the Seraphine to back up. Seraphine does have ult though. I don't think we're gonna attempt to steal. This Otacon's gonna go the way. No, there's nothing. As Otacon's going to go that way. Tristana was just mid, kind of just some bad positioning. They took the top jungle, so there's really nothing Tristana could do unless walks all the way around, and the buff would have been gone at that point. Looks like there's some fighting. No.
I mean, I think we're kind of in the same spot.
Yeah, we're in kind of a
Last game.
Yeah, but K gold lead, up one Drake. Next Drake's gonna be spawning in soon. 40 seconds.
I was saying one little mistake might cause the chip.
And the chip,
someone-
the hardware.
Someone, there's a mistake that happens.
Yep. Bot wave is gonna get caught here. Recall's happening with the Ezreal. So we're gonna see. It's good that Anivia's bot can clear the wave pretty quick and try and shove it. Mid is. This is looking like it's gonna be in the favor of the Weevils here for this Drake. But we'll see if Ferris can do something about this setup in the lanes that they've got going so far. Ward's coming down. No division. Drake's up in 10 seconds. Mid wave's even. Bot lane's gonna be even. And a fight's happening in the jungle. The Swain, Galio ult coming in, hitting a big Galio ult. Elo's getting taken down. And Nivea's trying to get in there, but I mean with the Otacon buff, like they can play as aggressive as they want here.
Yep, they catch one.
Yep, catching one is pretty big here. That's good as well.
It's done.
Because even if they get them weak, they can still just throw their bodies at this to
Yeah.
try and steal it with pretty much no repercussions, showing the power of that new buff. But they're going to grab this, they're going to drag it out, they're just going to try and play for this. They don't want it to go even. 3-1's a lot better than 2-2 for the Drakes. So Galio's going to be pushing up here. Go in, hitting a big W out of the Galio. Nick too many things trying to. They got away one. Almost another. I think Bulldogs are too low to respond to this.
So weak.
Another withdraw. Oh, a great Ezreal ult. Anivia's going kind of massive here, though. They're going to collapse on this Galio. Perfect from the Galio. Or against the Galio. And I think it's going to be still pretty good for our Bulldogs. I think Anivia was kind of the playmaker in that fight there. This should be a Drake for the Bulldogs. Perfect. Just back it up. Good plays from Anivia.
Yeah.
He was telling me he was a little worried about how his early games have been going on the champion because he's new to Anivia.
Yeah.
But just from that, he played that fight really well. He has his egg, so he knows he can put his body out there, kind of like a Karthus almost, where you're kind of like planning how you're dying. You can really play around your egg there. So they tower dive for that kill, but she has the egg, and they end up dying for it. And they don't even. They do get the Tristana, but then the Vi trades for life as well, and they're just giving us free kills.
Yeah.
They gave us the Drake. They gave us free kills. I like that for Ferris. Up to 1.3K for the gold. Interesting TP top. I'm gonna be honest.
I was like, Galio was pushing a little bit, but still.
Lux was there.
Yeah.
But I mean, Baron up in 17 seconds. I like that play for the Bulldogs, actually. I mean, they tower dive. That's just proving the strength of Anivia passive. I mean, yeah, they kill the bird, but the egg comes down. They do get the ADC, but then 3 go to the side for Ferris. So, I mean, Ferris will take that any day of the week.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, Jenny almost getting caught out, but just hitting that stun, hitting the roots, and then hitting the long stun. The longer that somebody's in the thing, the better the slow.
I'll say, I'm pretty sure they've defended this mid turret for a long time.
Yeah, this thing's been standing for a bit at this point. Let's see. Looks like Weevil are
I'll say they were positioning themselves for
a Baron.
A Baron, right?
Yeah, Syndra's tried to push this wave, but some Tristana AoE autos will deal with that pretty easily.
Good old Nash.
Yep, control wards have been placed on the Baron. So we'll have vision. I mean, 6-0 from Nick. Too many things. 150 gold bounty on our Anivia. 3 for 3. Bot lane technically losing, up CS, but
Yeah.
KD's may not be the best, but I mean, we're still up to 2,000 gold. I can't see the bottom half of the map, so I don't know the tower progression yet. But I mean, they finally take down that tower
Yeah.
after what seems to have been literally like 15 minutes of just trying to bang out that tower. But it looks like they're going to be collapsing on the top lane swing here. Cole knows it. He's backing up. It's kind of a weird stalemate here. I think both teams really don't really know what they want to be doing next.
Yeah.
So they're just kind of, like jungle's farming the camps and laners are just kind of picking up creeps. And, the objective's down. A team doesn't really want to commit to it. So they're just kind of AFK farming here right now.
I was gonna say earlier, I feel like there's just been a lot of like indecisiveness.
Yeah,
On
especially in
both
Game
sides.
3 of the finals. Like
Yeah.
you don't want to,
You-
because like one wrong play here, like this very much so could depend the outcome of the game. This fight right here, Jenny's getting caught out.
Yeah,
Jenny goes down. As we were saying, the next play could be the end of the game. The support gets caught out, and now they're just running at the top laner and the jungler. The top laner is gonna be caught out here as well. Jungler's just gonna have to make his escape here. The bot lane's just gonna get pushed. See, if I'm a Nivea here, I'm shoving mid.
Yeah, he's waiting for his wave.
Oh, they were looking for Pantheon. I'm surprised. They knew he was gonna ult out.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be pushing mid here to just delay them off the Drake Baron as much as I could. But they're gonna be hopping on this here. Demoted needs to just be shoving this wave bot as you see him doing. The Baron is gonna be started. Nick's gonna try and play for the steal, but the Vi's just gonna jump on him. This is the correct play out of them. Galio ult does come out. This could be massive for the Bulldogs, wasting an ult, 2 ults just like that easily. But a good Ezreal hits both of them. Good ult from Jenny, but just doesn't do the damage it needs to. And he's playing a little too aggressive. His teammate blocks the Q for him. And the Bulldogs survive it, delay the Baron. Bot lane's being pushed. It's forcing him to recall. Good play from James here. Good heads-up play. Forcing a recall or two. Drake comes up in 52 seconds. Oh, Leafeon gets the kill. The assist of the thing. Ezreal does pick it up, though. The trade.
So this I feel like this Ezreal is like on like night and day from game 1 to
Yeah.
now. He
Yeah.
definitely.
The Baron is going to be happening here. Drake's going to be up. Ferris are going to be giving up this Baron. Just kind of hope they have the Nivea to stop those pushes. They're just going to be fighting this late, it seems.
Yeah, they're pulling up again.
I mean, other team's pretty low. They're going to choose to fight this. The blue team does take it, but Ferris should be picking up some kills here. Stun the Vi. Oh, the wall! No, the wall. The Q should pick it up. No. The wall happens. The Galio does get taken down, though. The Syndra did not get the Baron buff. The wall working for the Weevils there as it saves at least one of them. But thankfully, Galio won't have the buff. Syndra doesn't have the buff. The Drake spawned in. Ferris should theoretically knock on wood here. They should be getting this Drake to get Soul. As long as we hit the smite here. Pretty sure he has smite.
Should.
Yep.
Nice.
That is Cloud Soul for the Ferris State Bulldogs.
Don't know what that does.
Cloud Soul?
Nope.
Let me get you exactly what it does. I'll read the definition
Oh, perfect.
just for you.
No, thanks.
So it is movement speed.
I would say if I had to guess, probably.
But you want to know the numbers? 10% movement speed, increased to 60% for 6 seconds after casting your ult.
Ooh. So like.
I knew it was movement speed. I just didn't know the exact number for
I would
you.
say, I feel like Leafeon's gonna be flying around the map then.
Hmm?
She presses R a lot.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be flying around the map. And Nivea gonna be flying around the map. Pantheon gonna be flying around the map.
Literally.
Quite literally flying around the map. But I mean, pretty even game. Ferris does have the gold lead. They do have these leads, but the Weevil's team fight is just so much scarier.
Yep.
Just with the Galio and the Vi just doing the front line. We just have to make sure we're not getting caught out. Like originally the Baron went down because of our support getting caught out, but that's just what happens. As I started at the start of the game, going to place those wards alone and then getting caught out like that. But I mean, Ferris, they do the late flank on the Baron and they pick up too. So we're just at the stalemate. 30-minute mark of the game has happened. Bot lane fight is happening. A good ult from Seraphine. But I mean, Nick and Elo are just so massive. They take 0 damage and then the ult cleaning it up. And the Vi is trolling. Vi is trolling. This Vi is terrible.
So I don't question. I question everything.
I can't say that.
No,
That's so rude of
no.
me. But I mean, we are just being handed these free kills.
I mean, I want as a person who doesn't even play League. Like what? Why are they there?
I don't know.
Why?
They're trying to I don't. Can we get a tab real quick? 2 and 3. This is 6 and 3 Tristana. You're not one-shotting that person under tower. I don't know what the thought process is. Just giving us free death timers, and now we're just gonna push mid and put pressure on ending this game early. We're gonna get this spawning the supers, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Top lane's getting shoved too. They're just gonna back off. We're gonna get a mid tower. We're gonna get top tower. Mid inhib. I mean, Those were some. We said it. It's gonna be a throw like that loses the game, and we just saw it happen there.
That's
That was an insane tower dive from the Vi.
top tier 1 also destroyed by
Yeah.
Nvidia. I mean, we got pressure everywhere.
Hey, get out of there, Demoter. Don't give a freebie, yes, just as we said they're giving us freebies. I mean, that's crazy. This game just went from close. Like, I was literally just saying the game may be close, may not be close in objectives, but it's still a close game because of the team fights. But then they just win and gave us a freebie. We'll take it. Oh, see the timers there? Elder in 3 minutes, Baron in 2 minutes. Them getting Elder could be scary.
Yeah,
Definitely. But I don't even know if I think Ferris is just. I hope we don't play passive for the next 3 minutes. We have so much momentum that. Let's see. We have top lane. He's gonna be shoving this top lane. Vi's on the recall. Ezreal's bot lane alone. 2 people mid bottom river. Yeah, I mean this top wave shove from Anivia is gonna be massive here. I'm pretty sure Anivia has TP as well. So just being able to shove this way, I'd say keep going. Because we have vision on a lot of them,
Yeah.
but I think he's realizing that now. Oh no! Well, we still have a big wave pushing into top tower. Somebody has to respond to that. I think he's fed enough where he should just stay. Like I'm taking that challenge today of the week,
Yeah.
but yeah, we've got the wards. We just know where they are.
I just feel like the longer this game goes, the better it is for Ferris because we have
We got the Swain, we got the Anivia.
we also just catch them like making bad plays all the
They
time.
just keep making these bad plays, keep getting caught out. We have the Swain he's scaling in. You got the Anivia just getting those stacks, like fully stacked up. I mean, we like that.
As always, red buff better than mid inhib.
That's based. Closer we get to this Elder, Ferris just needs to make sure that they're getting ready for this Elder. The Baron's coming up in a minute. Elder's coming up in 2 minutes, I'm pretty sure. We just need to be preparing the map. We do have a lot of wards top side, not as deep as we'd like it. No wards bot side. So we just need to make sure whatever we do, we've got the proper vision. We know where they're coming from. We know how to play the fight if it happens. Yep, Baron up in 17. Looks like Bulldogs will be in mid. Looks like they're probably going to go up and play for this Baron and just try and do a push to end the game with that. But, I mean, Elder comes up in a minute, and you see Weevil's playing for that bot side.
Yeah.
So the Bulldogs, if they want to do this, they'd have to do it in as quick as they could, which looks like that's what they're going to be doing. Yeah, they're going to have to do this. They're going to have to get the things. They're going to have to run the bot lane, which they're going to be able to do it easily. There goes the Baron. They did it quick enough. Now we're going to have to see how they respond. Are they going to try and shove these waves? If Anivia had a TP there, I'd maybe like to see the top lane with the Baron go push top and then TP in. But it looks like they're just going to be playing a pick, a stun, and a wall. Takes the flash from Seraphine. Galio hits a nice taunt. I mean, having to flash away. That's so good for the Bulldogs to try and secure this Elder. Sorry. They're just going to grab it. They're going to try and pull it out. That's two big flashes on the side of the Weevil's gone. That's your main engage for the fights and the support that's immobile. So the support should die pretty easily. The stun going out onto the Seraphine. The Galio's going in. He hits a taunt on our... Galio ult's coming in. Vi ults onto the jungler. Too many things gets it and then picks up the Galio as well. They're going to pick up the Seraphine here as well. And the Ezreal's going to pick up our Lux, but I think that's just the game. I think that's just the game. I think your Bulldogs are going to... I don't know what league they're in, but I think they're going to get some hardware.
Championship.
I mean, they're going to do this. I'm expecting a TP instantly into their base if we have one. I guess we don't, but I mean, we're just going to shove this in. The timer's 30 seconds on Vi, 30 seconds on the Galio, 23 seconds on the support. And I mean, the Weevils, they just love throwing the game away. They want our Bulldogs to win. I'm not complaining. 14 to 23 in the kill department, 36-minute game. The Soul going down, gets one shot, and they're Bulldogs. Oh, come on. You can end this game here. What are we doing? Just tank the tower. Your I'm waiting till they take this Nexus down, or this inhib. Wait for the wave to shove. See, I don't know if Galio and Seraphine and Vi can put this game on their hands. I mean, maybe they are a little low, but I mean, they get one. Cole here should be going pretty crazy. Anivia has egg. The Seraphine should die in 2 autos. Perfect. And I think with that,
There we go.
let's look at the timers. 55. Your Bulldogs are going to be the NACE Division champions.
Ace Division champions, Varsity Plus.
Varsity Plus Division champions. Your Ferris State Bulldogs
Oh my goodness.
have won again.
Holy.
That's a chip. Some questionable plays on the sides of the Weevils, but I mean,
That's a little.
that's crazy. I mean, we'll take it. Our Bulldogs win. I mean, going down 0-1 and then coming back, winning the next two to reverse sweep them in the grand
my
finals. A team they lost to 2-0 prior this season.
Yep, earlier. I mean,
Are we going to get a continue or is he gone? I don't know.
the mouse moved, so I don't
The
know.
mouse moved.
Yeah. Nice little victory out of our Bulldogs.
How are we supposed to end this if
don't know.
he is not here?
I don't know. That's a great question.
You're not on the stream if we went in there?
I know. Yeah, if you go in there, but
All right, well, I think
I
you
get-
can't see us right now, folks, but yep, you can bring us to the continue screen. You can go through. We can wrap this up and go
Wrap this up.
celebrate with the
Go there-
team.
there they are,
There
yeah.
they are. He's playing
I was saying,
standing.
it's already been like 4 minutes for them, so
It's
like
been
the actual reactions.
it's been a bit
will
for
pass,
them,
but
but I mean, Ferris State Bulldogs. Here we are. We'll stand up. We'll
my
stand up
goodness,
for 'em. We'll
yeah.
stand up for 'em.
GG's.
GG's to University
Weevils,
of Arkansas
Monticello,
something.
Monticello, I believe.
Wakasela.
Mont-
Makasela?
Mont-
Mont?
M-O-N-T-E-C-E-L.
University of Arkansas.
At Monticello.
Congratulations to them. A
GGs,
good
yep.
series, a nice reverse sweep from our Bulldogs here. And Ferris is getting a new trophy for the trophy case.
Of course, which we actually need one.
We need a trophy case now. We're winning so much.
We got a lot of hardware.
Thank you, everybody, for
Yep.
joining us on the stream. Nice 2-hour-long stream. Make sure to
light.
hit our socials.
Follow the stream below.
Yeah, follow the
Follow
stream.
us on Twitter.
Twitter.
Or X,
We
Instagram.
have an announcement for something happening
Instagram.
soon. Check the
YouTube.
Twitter for some announcements soon on a Smash Bros event happening soon, maybe. Maybe.
Sub to the YouTube.
Sub to the YouTube, sub to the TikTok, sub to the Instagram, sub to the follow the Twitter, drop some Twitch Primes in the Twitch. Give us money. A lot of money. $1,000. Thank you, everybody, for joining this stream.
Yep.
We're going to go celebrate with the team right now. Make sure to wish them a congratulations in the chat and on Twitter and anywhere in the Discord. If you're a Ferris student and you're not in the Discord yet, !Discord in the Discord. We'll get you a link to that.
Yep.
Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out to tonight's stream. We'll see you on the next stream.